Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I discuss manifesting in every area of your life. Be the designer and be the creator, the deliberate architect of your life. Today, I am talking all about circumstances and the fact that circumstances do not matter. The circumstance doesn't matter, so don't come here talking all about your circumstance, because as you talk about your circumstance, you're focused on that circumstance and you are implying and assuming that that circumstance matters when it doesn't. Circumstance was created by you, and it was created by you with your past thoughts and beliefs and assumptions about reality, but you didn't even really realize that you were the creator. Most likely, you created unconsciously. You were unknowingly creating your reality. Now, you wake up to realize that you're the creator of your reality and that you can change anything. That's why circumstances don't matter, because all you need to do is reaffirm the story and the experience you do want in the present moment. Circumstances don't matter. It doesn't matter if he lives 1,000 miles away. It doesn't matter if she told you she doesn't like you anymore. None of that matters. What matters is that you can recreate any experience right now in the present moment by affirming it and consistently affirming it until it becomes your dominant thought and until it becomes a reflection in your reality and you're living that reality. So I don't care what the circumstances, because the circumstance doesn't matter. You could still get the outcome of your desire. You could still manifest and live the life of that experience that you do want. So if you are asking about circumstances, I understand asking about circumstances can help you start to really understand and realize that you are the creator. But no matter what the circumstance is, you turn your attention away from it and you focus on the things you want in life. You focus on the positive things in your life. Good, the audio is good, great. You focus on the outcome in the desired life. You focus on your goals. You focus on your dreams. And if you want to manifest them and them to become an instant reality, and you want them to manifest quickly and immediately, then you think as if it's already done. Because it is. It's already done. Why are you saying it's not done? So even when you're talking about the circumstance, you're generally implying that that circumstance still exists and that it still holds power, or that it still has something to do with the outcome, when it doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with the outcome. So no matter what the circumstance is, your technique could be this. What should you do in that process or in that moment? What should you do in that moment? You say to yourself, circumstance doesn't matter. You're going to remind yourself, this circumstance doesn't matter. This too shall pass. There's many ways to already say circumstances don't matter. This too shall pass is just another way to say circumstances don't matter. This will pass. It's all going to be okay. Now, affirm the experience that you do want, because as you consistently affirm the experience you want, it must manifest. It's law. You're already manifesting and living a whole life this way. You just have to keep coming back to that place. So I get it. Sometimes we get off, fall off the wagon or fall off the horse. So you fell off the wagon, and that's the moment you fall off. Just remind yourself, I'm going to get right back on. Even if it's not in the moment, right? Just get back to that place, because the more you reinforce the reality and reinforce the experiences you do want, it must manifest. It is a promise. It is a promise that wherever you put your focus will manifest. So it's just a matter of you deciding and choosing where to put your focus. Don't put your focus on that unwanted experience anymore. Even if you do put your focus on the unwanted experience, you can flip it around to a whole new perspective. That experience happened for a reason, right? That's a new perspective, and that could help you find value where you could look for the silver lining. You look for the silver lining in any circumstance, and you're going to create something good from it. So if you need additional help, I have many ways to work with me. One of my success formulas is mastering your self-concept. It is a blueprint to master your reality and master the version of you who has your desire. You just keep coming back to that place. You need to reinforce that version of you. You need to reinforce and know that that's who you are. Keep saying, it is done. I'm already this person. You don't have to think it's in the future. You think and decide that it's now. You decide you're already this person. Keep knowing in the present moment you're already the best version of you. Sure, we're becoming the best version. It could appear to be that way, but you can declare you are right now. You are the highest version of you right now. You already are. You just need to keep claiming it and declaring it consistently. Keep knowing it, keep affirming it, keep saying it, keep claiming it, keep declaring it. Nobody's gonna tell you any different. It doesn't matter what they say to you. You're going to know, and you're going to be so secure in yourself that it doesn't matter. It's not going to throw you off. You're unfazed if someone else says to you, or someone says to you, it's not working. No, you don't care, and you don't worry about what anyone else says. You know what you want, and you know that you get it. Be a version of you who does that. And you can be that right now. Just decide to be it. And you keep practicing it. And the more you keep practicing and coming to that frequency of coming to the feeling of knowing that's who you are, it manifests. It must manifest. All right. So you guys are powerful. Hello, Sophie. Thank you for the roses and all the hearts and the roses that were coming on my feed. I appreciate it. You're ready for this talk. Okay, discovering glamour. Yes, circumstances don't matter because you're more powerful than the circumstance. That's what the truth is. The truth is you're more powerful than the circumstance. You have the power to overcome any circumstance. You have the power to transcend any circumstance. Vishni. Shannon. Hello, Shannon. I have great news. SP and I are getting married soon, and we are going to fix the date on Thursday. Woo! All right. Congratulations. Look at all the congratulations. Amazing. There is evidence right here, success and evidence that when you persist, you will get what you want. Keep persisting. And for everyone else, this is a sign for you. If that's your desire, if marriage is a desire for you, know that this is a sign for you, that it's a reflection in your world of something that you are supposed to have, and your world is reflecting that desire is yours too. Congratulations. That's amazing. Okay, Sophie loves. Currently having issues manifesting. I truly believe I'm staying positive, but no results. You could dissect your own question and figure out what you're doing wrong, okay? Even though there's that idea of you can't get anything wrong, but you can't get anything wrong when you believe that you can't get anything wrong, right? You can't get anything wrong. You can't get it wrong. You already have it. So let's dissect your little question here, because this is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Okay, having an issue manifesting. First of all, whatever you say and whatever you're talking about, it manifests in your world. So I get it. You feel like you're having an issue, which you are, but the reason you are is because you're feeling like you are. You're feeling like it's not working, or you're not seeing evidence and you're not seeing results, right? But in order to change something, you are the change. You have to change it first. So that's where you want to just, like, whatever question you have, if I don't get to your question today, for anyone else, write your question down and now look at your question, because your question tells the whole story of why you don't have what you have, because you're saying, I'm having an issue. What should you do instead? Recognize that's what you're thinking and believing. That's your belief, and your belief must manifest. Your belief about this is manifesting. To change it, you have to have a new thought patterns. You just rearrange. Neville Goddard says, rearrange the contents of your imagination. All of those words you just rearrange, and you say, I'm having no issue with manifesting. I'm having no issues. I totally get this. I'm having no issues. Sure, how are you going to feel when you say that? You're probably going to feel like that feels like a lie, or that's not true. But you have to know that you're the cause, the world's the effect. So you're just going to say it and declare it and keep saying it until it becomes it's going to feel actually more true. The more you say it, it'll feel familiar. It'll feel more true. Not only that, it will reflect in your world. Okay. So that's where you just say, oh, wait a minute. I need to be declaring what I want. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I intend. If you want to say intend, it could feel better because it won't feel, if you're newer, you might want to say intend. It feels a little more true. Okay. I intend that I know what I'm doing, and I intend there's no issues, and I intend that I get everything I want, okay? You truly believe, great, you believe, and you're staying positive, but no results. It's the story. The story you're telling is manifesting. So you're staying positive, but you get no results. Stay positive, no results. Guess what your reality reflects back? I'm a positive person. I don't get my results though, but I'm staying positive, but I'm someone who doesn't get results. I stay positive, I don't get results. This is how you manifest quickly, right? I'm staying positive and I get results. I'm staying positive and I see results. I'm staying positive and I know that I only need to see it in my imagination and it's mine. And I know that my imagination is first cause and I know it's mine. So I will get results. I'm staying positive and I will get results. That's different than I'm staying positive, but I don't get results. I know people that live that kind of reality, staying positive, and they don't really get results. And they're just, oh, I'm going to stay positive through all this thing. Everything is always going downhill. They're able to stay positive. Do you want to be positive and you get results? Then you need to be claiming that. You need to see the vision for that reality and you speak that reality into existence. I am positive. I know I'm powerful and I'm someone who gets results. I get results. I get the results. I know how to get results. And even if it doesn't feel good to say it at first because it doesn't feel that true, I get results. And you're like, but I don't really, and I don't know if I should tell my friends. Stop doing that. Stop looking for validation. Stop looking outside of you and start knowing. You just say, I am getting results. You know what? I'm going to get results. And if your friends say, but I don't see results, you say, you know what? I have more belief because you already said you truly believe. If you truly believe, then you would say to your friends, okay, if that were the scenario, right? You would say, you know what? I believe it and I know it will happen. And I know it because I believe it. Do you see the difference between not seeing results and maybe being afraid to tell people that you have results? Declare it. Go ahead and declare it. You could say, I intend to have big results in my life. They are going to be so big and so grand. Don't be afraid to think that it's a big thing. It is big and it's mine. Okay, so we solved your problem. Wait, who was that? Sophie. So we solved that problem right now. It's done. It's totally done. We just solidified your reality right now. Just here's what you do. Move on. In every moment, just knowing that it's done. When you think about it, reaffirm it. When you have a doubt about it, just come back to say an affirmation about it. No, I know I could do this. I know I believe. Do you see that you say in one sentence, I believe, but no results? No, if you believe, there will be results. Okay, so it's done. Okay, Vishni said, yes, self-concept is key. I manifested SP back despite the circumstances. Beautiful, beautiful. If you need help working on your self-concept, that is key. My success formula is my manifestation guide that's linked in my bio. It's my self-concept course. Master your reality by mastering your self-concept. What does that really mean? That means you're going to think from the version of you who already has your desire. So that course that I created has exercises for you to get into the mindset of that version of you who has that desire. And you could do it in one day. It's not a long drawn out course. It is really more of a guide for you to get into it one day. And then you implement it consistently and you persist until it's solidified in your world and you're living that experience. You could do this. You guys are powerful. Self-concept, yes. What did you do for self-concept? We are God of our reality. We could change any circumstance. That is part of a self-concept, right? So if you know that you are God of your reality and you can change any circumstance, do you know just knowing that you can change anything? You could reflect and have a reality, any reality you want. I'm God of my reality, and I know how to change any circumstance. So here's some affirmations. I'm God of my reality, and I change all circumstances. I'm God of my reality. Everything goes my way. I'm God of my reality. I get everything I want. I'm God of my reality. All my dreams and my desires come true. How to dismiss and ignore intrusive thoughts. You can allow them. I have intrusive thoughts. I just redirect myself. I say, I don't choose that thought. Okay, you have negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts, thoughts about the opposite of what you don't want, limiting beliefs. Then just remind yourself, life is a choice, and you get to choose. You get to choose your thoughts, and you're going to choose which thoughts you're going to think. Okay, you could also say you have more power over the thought. Okay, the thought is still a manifestation also. So you have the power, not the thought. The thought don't be afraid of your thoughts. I'm not afraid if I thought something negative for a half a day, I'm not going to be so worried about it. I just remind myself, I don't know why I did that. And then I redirect myself. Okay, I could say things to myself like, those thoughts don't manifest. You know what manifests? All my desires and all the good things in life. And life only gets better. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of your thoughts. I don't want you, I've had some people ask questions, I was going to say reflections, but I didn't have that experience where I was afraid of my thought. I get it. We kind of want to know, should I think about this? Is it okay? Neville Goddard talks about that everything is a fact. If we're thinking it, it's becoming in our reality. In a way that could make you feel afraid to have any thought, right? Right? There is no fiction. That's how he worded it. He said, there is no fiction. There is no fiction. Well, because anything we could imagine is manifesting, but don't be afraid, because here's another reason why you don't want to be afraid of your thoughts. Even if I manifested something I didn't like and didn't want, even if it was pretty bad or really bad, I have the power to redirect my thoughts at any moment in time, at every single moment in time. Right, we're always shifting, and you're shifting. I mean, Bashar says you're shifting like billions of times in each second, billions of possibilities in each second, which is probably really infinite possibilities in every moment, every possibility. So even if something negative manifested, you have the power to change it. That's how powerful you are. Now, knowing that makes you feel like, oh, wow. It makes you feel less worried and less fear about what if I do manifest negative. So what? So what if you do? I manifest less and less negative because I kind of like, so what if I do? And now I don't, because I'm not fearing it. I'm not focused on the fear and the worry and the doubt about it. And what about my thoughts? No, I don't worry about the thoughts that I'm having. I just redirect and I choose my reality. So just practice that consistently. And maybe you want to make some notes in your phone. When you wake up in the morning, just remind yourself, I am the operant power. Being the operant power means that you supersede and transcend any intrusive thought. Another thing is just the repetition in focusing on what you want. If you make lists, like Abraham Hicks would say, make lists and lists of things that you love. That's a beautiful, wonderful thing to do. Just make lists of things that you would like and enjoy. Because as you do that, you'll just practice. Your mind will be focused and create new habits of new thought patterns. You're just, what neuroscience would say, you're just creating a new neural pathway. It's really just a habit. So you got this, you get this, it's done right now. Just let it go, let it go, let go. What I mean is let go of the worry and the doubts. Just let it go, all of that go right now. Hey, Margot, how should I focus on being famous without being it? You are it. Why are you claiming you aren't? Do you understand there is a reality where that reality already exists and you are living that reality? So I get it. You're asking a question. So you're asking what to do. This is what you do. You already are. And you don't deny it anymore. It's only you that needs to convince you. Okay, so how are you going to be famous? You're going to affirm that you already are. You're going to affirm it's your destiny, because you get to choose your destiny, right? So why don't you choose? My destiny, like affirm that. My destiny is to be famous. My destiny is for people to see who I am. My destiny is to share myself with the world. And then just paint that picture. People love me. They love to be a part of my world. I'm everyone's favorite person. Everyone loves being around me. I'm noticed. I'm someone who is recognized. Think of that. So the version of you, it's not like you're saying that, but that's just a knowing of the things that you are. When it's just a fact, you're not really saying it anymore. You would just know that. You'd just be like, no, people know who I am. I'm a household name. I'm a household name. People just know who I am. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. Just keep affirming it until it becomes your reality. And I want you to take out the without being it, because you are being it. You only need to assume it. Whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be, you just assume you are. You just assume it. Okay? So you're assuming it consistently until it solidifies. Can SP feel when we do self-concept? Yes, because SP reflects you. They are feeling. When you're feeling empowered and you're creating your own standards and you're seeing yourself as someone who's respected, they feel that. They will reflect that, okay? Just hold tight to it. Don't look for the evidence. Don't look for the validation. Don't look outside of you. When you're looking outside of you, do you know that what that really means? So that's implying that you don't really think you have it, so you're looking to see that something changed. But you're the one who's the cause, okay? So if you're the cause, you have to state it first before it's going to be a fact in your life. You're stating it consistently. Yes, they are feeling that if you're declaring you're irresistible, they are feeling that. If you're claiming that they're thinking of you, they are feeling that. They are thinking that. They are thinking you are irresistible. Just keep doing it. Don't look for the evidence, because it's law. You will see a reflection. You're already doing it. So the big thing is, don't look for the reflection, because that's really showing that you're not that. This whole game of life is about you being more aware of your own thoughts, being aware of your own feelings, being aware of how you perceive yourself, right? Your own perception. So you want to get more clear on how you're really perceiving yourself. Are you perceiving yourself as like, I've got this. I am number one. I am the God of my reality. You don't need the validation. You don't need the evidence. You're like, I know I am. I am the evidence. You are the evidence. You are. Okay, happiness. SP said something hurtful. I don't know how to look at him in a positive light now. Well, you don't want to look at him. Okay, so living in the end would be imagining SP says something differently to you. So either you have to, not either, because there's infinite ways, but I'm going to give a couple ways. Okay, if you feel hurt, then the whole situation or circumstance, if you feel hurt, then the circumstance is going to be the situation's going to reflect everything's still playing out, that you feel hurt and that he's acting that way towards you, right? That circumstance is still in play. In order for the circumstance to move away, tell them what you do want. Tell them what you do want and imagine that they have turned a corner, or that they see that your point of view. So that's one way. Another way is if let's say there's no contact, they said something hurtful, there's no contact, and then just live in the end in your mind. But you can't live in the end and be hurt at the same time. You can't live in the end and with hurtful. Well, you can. You're actually living in the end of being hurt, and that's what your reality shows, that you are hurt still. That's why you would ignore, either way, you're ignoring the circumstance. Ignore the circumstance, and you can live in the end knowing, like you don't choose that. And if that person is not living up to your expectations, you're not letting them be part of your life unless they value you. You're only allowing people in your life who value you. So be the version of you who sees that. I mean, those are just a couple ways to look at this. There's many infinite ways to create your reality. Just keep affirming. But if you keep being hurt, that situation keeps playing out. So don't ignore circumstances and still be hurt, because that just keeps a reality where you're hurt. You shift, recreate revise, or live in the end. It's all worked out. You don't have to know how. We worked it out. I intend we're working this out. I intend I'm loved and desired. I intend I know my worth and value. I deserve love, and I deserve love from SP. It's about the story you tell. So tell that type of story, and you tell that story consistently until it manifests. Okay, Stephanie, what are some affirmations to stop being ghosted and I can stop this from happening again? Stephanie, you see yourself as, okay, like when you're desired and you're wanted and you're the commodity and you're the prize, like when there's a prize, right? I go to an auction and there's a prize and I'm bidding on that prize and I want that prize. And that prize is really important to me and I value that prize. I want that prize. When I win that prize, when I win that prize, I take care of that prize. It's important to me. Okay, so view yourself as a prize, because when someone has the prize and the thing that they wanted, or the thing that they cherish and the thing that they adore, they're going to take care of that. So when you see yourself as the prize, this is one way to do this, right? Affirm, I am the prize. I get constant communication. People are always blowing up my phone. People I love me. I'm always loved. I always receive communication. Okay, so you're going to bring with the story, when you're ghosted, is it because you were chasing them or you put them on a pedestal? You got to take them off the pedestal. That person is just not better than you. They're not bigger than you. They're not gonna make your life magically better, right? You can magically make your life better. This, in a way, it feels magical. By seeing a vision of you and being that vision of you now. Okay, so I know you asked for affirmations, right? So I gave you some, but so I'm the prize. I am a priority. I'm always on the pedestal. I'm always treated with love and care. I am chosen. I'm wanted. I'm desired. I am sought after. I am in demand. People want to be in touch with me. My SP is madly in love with me. And just say the things that you want it to be. They are obsessed with me. They can't get enough of me. They love being with me. It feels good to be in my presence. I'm really fun. I'm really interesting. I'm really mysterious, right? So you could choose, it's all about identity. You could choose that identity. Do you want to be mysterious? Do you want to be sweet? Do you want to be sexy? You could be it all. You could be all of it. But whatever you want to be, just assume it by declaring it. Whatever you assume yourself to be, as you consistently assume yourself to be that person, the world will reflect that, okay? But the key is that you have to be consistent, which means really persist. You persist. You persist in it. You persist in knowing that story is true. Persist in knowing you're the creator. I mean, you could look from the viewpoint of like, I'm a master manifester. I'm giving you like an affirmation or like painting the picture. This is who you are. You're a master manifester, and you know how to just like, hey, you, come on over here. You. If I point to you, you are just falling madly in love with me. Okay, so you could kind of play around with your world. I mean, it's like the game of life, right? You just what do you want? Let it be playful. Let it be the story you're telling. But if it's not happening, the moment that you're feeling hurt and it didn't happen and you're out of breath and you're anxious or you're worried or you're telling your friends, now you're telling a completely different story. So which story do you want to tell? Because you tell one story. There's no two stories. That's a double-minded man. Okay. You don't want to be double-minded because you get nothing. You go nowhere. You want to go nowhere. You want to be stuck. You want to feel like you're just here and I'm stuck. It's not happening. Then you're a double-minded man because you're affirming, and then you're having, I guess we might say intrusive thoughts, but you're having opposing thoughts. You're having thoughts that don't support you getting your desire. Okay, so I'm a master manifestor. I just snap my way through life. I get what I want. I mean, you want to be like that? That's fun. Like, I'm Marilyn Monroe and people just come to me. Hey, Haley, what if I have movement? He came back, but not the commitment. You want to make sure you're reaffirming what you're doing right. Okay. Everything you're doing, in a way, it's right if you declare it. Okay. So at the same time, you say to yourself, yes, I got movement. Yes, this is working. Yes, I am the operant power. Do you see that you were affirming something and it reflected back? I want you to pay attention to your own affirmations, what you're affirming. Like if you say, I am just beautiful. I'm drop dead gorgeous. You're going to hear people repeat those affirmations to you. Whatever you consistently affirm in your mind, those will be repeated to you. It's a guarantee. I know that. I do that. It's fun. So you see movement because you've been affirming it. You've been working on how you perceive yourself and the perception of your world. Now, for him to give you the commitment, you got to affirm that too. Because he came back, but maybe he kind of came back and he's still saying, hey, let's just get together at 11 o'clock at night. And you're like, what? Or, whatever it is, there is movement. Then just keep saying, no, he values my time. I'm someone, and put more focus on you, not the focus like you got to get him. It's not about getting him into your life. It's about your life. Okay. So think about it's your life. You're the main character. You radiate love that he just wants to be part of your life. You radiate this like beauty and love and everything that he wants commitment with you, right? You're someone who just radiates that. So all you need to do is keep affirming it. Yes, I got movement. He came back. It means this is working. I'm getting the commitment. He is totally committed to me. I'm someone people commit to. Okay. I'm someone that people see and they imagine a whole lifetime with me. I'm someone that people want. But do you understand? You have to have that perception of yourself. You create that by affirming it. So in a way, it's a really powerful thing to do is just go general. You generally create like your perception of yourself in the world. Okay. So he's totally committed to you. Right now, he is committed to you. It's not tonight. It's not after affirming all day. You don't need to affirm for 7 days before this is going to happen. You declare it is now. And the more you're saying it's now, it becomes now. Okay, not in the future over there, but it's now. Because it's the only moment that exists. And this is how you have transformation that is very quick and you manifest fast. I always like to do a little rampage. I just like, this is done now. It's really fast. I'm so good at this. I love how it's so immediate. I love that I just get everything I want really quickly. I'm allowed to have instant gratification. That's not a problem, right? So it's our perception. If you perceive instant gratification as a negative, then you're going to see that in your world. So, hey, I let myself have things right away. I allow myself to have what I want. I allow myself the only thing that's guaranteed to me, right, is the present moment. So whatever I want, I give it to myself right now in the present moment. You already have it, first of all, right? Let's go to the foundation. The foundation is you already have the commitment because all you needed to do was imagine it and it's yours. That's all you need to do. Imagine it, knowing it is in your imagination and it must manifest. All you have to do is be happy in your imagination and it must manifest. Go to my playlist. I have meditations there, which you could use those meditations to write down some affirmations and make those your affirmations. Like the I am a prize. I have that in my playlist. I am a prize. Hot girl walking meditation. I am confidence. I know and trust my desire is mine. Those are all different titles of in my playlist of meditation videos. I believe I'm a good person. Why did a bad circumstance happen? S. Because, and I was talking about this earlier when someone said, I believe, but I don't get results, right? Because there's something, we have general and specific beliefs about reality. I'm a good person. Well, you're a good person, but are you a good person because you need the validation in the world? Right? Why is the bad circumstance happening? Because you're perceiving it that way. Okay, so you have the power to change anything around. Start saying, I'm a good person and circumstances are in my favor. The world moves mountains, people, places, and things. The mountains are moving. The Red Sea is parting for you, right? So affirm that. Like literally, why do you think that stuff is in the Bible, you guys? Why is that written in the Bible? Because how do you move mountains? You move mountains by changing your perception. If you move your perception, you can see the mountain is moved. I mean, there are people manifesting literally moving mountains. Okay, but another way to perceive it is you move the mountain the mountain was here, but you just change your perspective and now the mountain's moved. The mountains are moved for you. The Red Sea it's parting. Well, how did the Red Sea part? Okay, because it's a perception. Everything is moving mountains for you to get what you want. Okay, so I'm giving you general ideas. This is the kind of topic I would do with a client one-on-one in a Zoom call, or join my VIP group if you want to level up. I need to kind of know, have a little dialogue with you to figure this out, but you could figure it out on your own. It's all coming from you. Just start telling a different story. Start saying, I'm a good person and the world's got my back, right? Or the universe, the world, this world's got my back. Everything works in my favor. Everything's always working out for me. Good things always happen to me. I get the best circumstances, the best situations. I just walk right into them. I walk into opportunity. I am preferred in my reality. It's a preference. I'm always upgraded. Good things happen to me. Just start speaking the things you want to experience. And it works. It's a guarantee. So it could be a deeper belief you hold, or it could just be a general belief that you have about the reality, because whatever we focus on, if you're thinking about a red Tesla, then now you're going to see red Teslas everywhere. Because whatever you focus on is manifesting. Or if we say I'm a brown teddy bear, or brown or maybe purple teddy bear, and now you're going to see a purple teddy bear, because what you focus on manifests. So if you're focused on the bad circumstance happening, you're like, oh, and you're focused on it, that can recreate and you experience the bad circumstance. We just have general beliefs also. If you generally believe there's a percentage of people that get in car crashes, that means that percentage exists. That means do you understand that? But you could also believe that doesn't happen to you. You could believe that doesn't happen to you, because your reality is reflecting your thoughts and your beliefs and your assumptions. I don't care what's happening. I am literally protected. So this is a belief. It's a belief that I created. My dad passed away in 2015, and I believe he's a guardian angel. So I don't care where I go. Somehow I'm just literally protected by the bubble. It's like I have a bubble around me and I am protected, and I believe that and I know that. And that's why I feel safe. And I'm creating that story. Whether you create that it's a guardian angel or that you just create it, you could create that kind of life in that circumstance. And now I did practice it in my mind. Okay, if something negative happened, I didn't focus on the negative. I sometimes use revision, and sometimes I just recreate it in my mind, or I just reaffirm. I just keep practicing the vision and the experiences I do want. Oh gosh, you guys, I gotta go. I have Pilates class, and I have like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, maybe one more question. You missed the success stories. Join my Facebook group if you want success stories. I have a free Facebook group. That's where you can speak as if. You could tell your successes. You can affirm your dreams and your goals. It's a safe place. It's a private place. It's a private community. And that's the place where I want you to keep reinforcing where you put your focus. Okay, so join my free Facebook group if you want a community of like-minded people who know that they are conscious creators creating their reality. A lot of people are getting manifesting buddies in that group, and that's also another great thing. Vishni, thank you a lot, Shannon. You are behind this success too. Well, you're welcome. Congratulations. You're the operant power. You resonate with all of this, and it's all working in your favor. I love it. Vishni just earlier said that she's manifesting marriage. It's already done, and they're talking about it on Thursday. So she's saying the best advice I can give you is persist, work on self-concept, because to be honest, the circumstances were shit, but I changed it all, and my SP is completely obsessed. You guys, look at this success story. This was meant for you to hear because it's going to happen in your life too. I don't care if the circumstances are in shit or they suck. It doesn't matter, because all you have to do is affirm what you want, persist in it. Your reality is reflecting who you are already. And who you are, you didn't even choose, because the world chose it for you. Half of it or most of it. The teachers told you who you are. Parents told you who you are. Society tells you who you are. Marketing tells you who you are or who you should be. This is about taking conscious control of who you are and the perception you hold of yourself. However you perceive yourself is reflected out in your world. It's actually a beautiful thing when you take conscious control of your life and you see it all changes. It's all for the better. You guys are powerful. Congratulations. That's not only congratulations for you, Vishni, that is congratulations for everyone here, because we're all here together, and that means you are all having success stories too. If you need additional help, I would love for you to join my free Facebook group. Everything is linked in my bio. If you want to work on this yourself, if you want to work on your self-concept and do the work yourself, I have a course. It's a guide. You can do it in one day, and you can manifest your specific person like all my other clients did, and you can do it really fast, okay? You just persist until you have your desire. You're just going to keep persisting. And you practice that consistently. I love you all. Have an amazing day. I will see you later. Follow me on TikTok so you know and you're alerted when I go live. You can follow me also on, YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube if you want to watch the replays of these videos. I love you all.